Jamie, as you know, we just did an upload yesterday on Prolific. Basically, I gave my take on what people need to know when they're going to work on there, and some of the good things I've seen about working on it, and what you need to be careful. Now, you also work on Prolific, so I think it would help to get your point of view. What did I leave out of that video that people should know when they're going to do work on Prolific?
Well, there's a couple of things I noticed you missed. For one thing, you generally go straight into the the actual survey or task that you're being asked to do. You don't. They do have some that are now that are starting to have screeners, but those screeners are noted are marked on the page before you start to accept it, and they don't bounce you through a bunch of screening questions and then say, no, you're not qualified. Here's a penny, maybe. And some of them not even a penny. So you actually get to do work when you pick it up. You don't have to wait 10 minutes before it tries to find a survey for you.
That's a very good point. And even most of the quick screeners mostly take like a minute or two, and they usually pay you anywhere from 15 to 25 cents, sometimes more. And you do get paid just for even doing the screener.
Yeah. Some of the sites, I suspect that this so-called screener questions are actually the survey that they want to do. They just don't want to actually pay for you doing it. So they say you get screened out. The other point I want to make is the About You section. You need to fill that in.
Yes, very important.
The demographics that you list are going to affect the surveys you see, and that can make a massive difference in what you get. For example, my partner gets Hispanic and female and older, so she tends to get a lot more than I get as pure white male old guy. I don't get near as many as she does. Part of that is because of the demographics. Part of it's because I just don't have it done as many as she has. I do believe that they take into account the number of studies you've done in which research projects you're allowed to look into. I believe the researchers can set a limit on how few you have done before they'll bother offering you the option.
Well, there's also the 5-star rating. Some of them do want the 5-star rating. There's also something I didn't go into yesterday. Prolific now has a beta program, which is invite only, and if you get into the beta program, you do get additional work that way too.
Yeah, I just got signed up for that, and I haven't had a chance to see that yet.
Okay, good.
But it is there, as you mentioned, and something worth looking into if you get offered it.
Okay. Yeah, you brought up some good points that I thought about them yesterday, and I was so focused on trying to get the rest of the stuff out, I didn't bring them up. So I'm glad that you did mention them.
Okay.
That's definitely very, very helpful. Okay, is there any last thoughts on Prolific or?
It's really a wonderful site for actually getting things rather than, well, I tried this one, I tried that one, I tried that one, I tried that one, I tried that one, and nothing.
That's very true. And we will talk about some of those sites that you really don't want to do unless you have no other options.
Right.
But we're going to start out first with the ones that are best, and Prolific and Cloud Connector are two of the best.
They are.
And there are some that used to be good that aren't as good as they used to, and we'll talk about them too. But those are all different videos. All right. Thank you very much, Jamie. That was very helpful.
You're welcome.